Hi everyone, my name is Linda and I'm a volunteer here at Big Cat Rescue. I've been here for 10 years and currently I'm a keeper coordinator, which means that I come in early, set up the schedule, and supervise the volunteers on all of our daily tasks. Today I thought we would do an operant training session with some of my assigned cats. So I'm standing outside the food prep building because I'm going to go in a few minutes and cut up some meat. Our operant conditioning training program is a way that we can train certain behaviors that we want the cats to do. We're not training tricks or anything like that, but we're training them to do things that will help us with their vet care. And the way we do this is through a positive reinforcement procedure. That's where the treats come in. If the cat does the behavior we've requested, boop, they get a piece of meat as a reward. That way, it's a good experience for them because they're getting a positive reinforced treat, and it's a good experience for us because we're training them to do things that will help us along the way. So let's go inside and cut up some meat, and then we'll go out and we'll train some cats. Hello again, it's Linda, and I'm here to cut up some meat for our operant session. So today I'm going to be doing a variety of cats. We're going to do a small cat, Shiloh Bobcat. We're going to do Aries Cougar, and then we're going to pick one of our tigers to do with them. So the operant conditioning is not their meal, right? It's training. So we want to cut pieces of meat that represent something that's worthwhile for them to get, but yet is more of a treat than a meal. So I'm going to cut up some sizes here for, say, Shiloh Bobcat. So usually we use between 7 to 10 pieces to reward our cats during a training session. So I'm just going to cut up 10 small pieces here for him. So this is a nice size little piece. Something he can get, but doesn't constitute a lot. He's already eaten his breakfast for today, I'm sure. I'm going to put him inside these cups so that we can easily get to it when I get out there. For Aries Cougar, I'm going to make him slightly bigger. He's a much bigger cat than Shiloh. Something, again, that he'd like to eat, but nothing that's going to fill him up. Cut these. For our tiger, obviously we're going to use something else slightly bigger. Just a few more pieces, and we'll be good to go. All right, I got my pieces for the tiger, my cougar, and my bobcat. I think I'm ready. Shiloh, lock out. Down. Down. Shiloh Bobcat's one of our newest rescues. He's only been with us about 9 months. So training with him is very beneficial for him. Getting into lockout, having him trust us, being able to take food off the stick, these are all skills that we want to develop through the operant training. Having him calm in lockout is fantastic too. Down. Duchess Tiger. Yesterday, Duchess got vaccinated in lockout, so she's a little skeptical. I'm going to give her some treats on the side of the enclosure. Maybe I'll get her to trust me, and we can get her back into lockout. Duchess? Duchess, lockout? Lockout. Doesn't appear she's ready to trust me just yet. Duchess, lockout? Lockout. I'm going to break the session. This is useful when the cat can just sort of reset. The trainer can reset. We'll ask for the next command. I'll ask her to come closer to the side of the enclosure. It's putting up a little bit of an argument, but can you come? Sometimes the cats don't want to participate. It's really hot today, so I don't blame her. Plus, she's already had her breakfast this morning. So our small little treats aren't as motivating as we'd hoped. Freya was sleeping in her den, but she's always up for an operant session. Down. Down. Freya has an untraditional lockout. This entire roof section is her feeding lockout. So I'm just going to move her around inside of it. Down. Good girl. So while we're treating and commanding, issuing the commands, we try not to. It's hard to congratulate them along the way. But at the end of the session, we always want to tell them what a good girl they are. Huh? Such a good girl. Thanks, guys, for coming along with me on those operant sessions. I hope you learned something about our training program here. Today we had a successful operant session with Shiloh Bobcat. He did really well. We attempted to do operant with Duchess, and she participated somewhat, but she was hesitant to come into lockout, which is understandable considering her vaccination yesterday. Fortunately, her neighbor, Priya Tiger, was more than happy to participate, and we had a great session with her. Aries, Cougar, did not want to participate today. That's okay. We don't force our cats to do operant conditioning. It's their choice. It should be a positive and rewarding experience for him. He opted to stay in his air-conditioned den, and that's understandable considering how hot it is outside. So I'm back at food prep, and one of the last things that we do for an operant session is to record it on the website on the operant conditioning log. This gives our other trainers a chance to see the progress of the cats so that we can see if they're building on their skill level. So I'm going to log in here and take care of that. Otherwise, I hope you all have a great day and come back and see us soon.